Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson here, author of Race Pimping. You know what's funny? My book is at racepimping.com. We're going to be talking about a lot more about TeaPartyCommunity.com. There have been some issues with the site because we transferred over to a new site, and it's now mobile ready. But go check it out when you get a chance. Give me your feedback. Tech team's working on it. We got hackers. Guys, you wouldn't believe what we face by trying to promote this site to you. But the reason why I bring this up is because Hillary Clinton's got a new site. I don't know if you guys have heard of this site? It's called Verrit. I think it's Verrit, but it might have two T's, or anyway, it's some spelling of Verrit, and it has to do with like verify, veracity, that kind of thing, truth. I don't know if that's Latin. I don't speak Latin, e pluribus, but anyway, it's supposed to be a site dedicated to the, get this, 65.8 million people that voted for Hillary Clinton. Yeah. So I don't know if that number's right. And to be honest with you, I don't care how many people voted for Hillary Clinton. The only thing that number tells me is the number of friggin' idiots we have in this country. If 65.8 million people voted for a lying crook and a scoundrel, shame on you. But that's your cross to bear. Anyway, I read this article. It was in The Verge. And Clinton endorsed this site that was made by somebody. I'll get to the details here in a second. And immediately it was attacked. It was hacked. Now, I don't know if it was the Russians. I don't know if it was a right-wing anti-Clinton group. I don't know. But I can tell you they call it a sophisticated hack. Now I'm going to tell you something. We've been hacked. I look at it this way. This sophisticated, unsophisticated, it's hacked. Does it matter? I mean, look, most of us are running WordPress sites. It's become kind of the de facto site. And these sites are all hackable. I told you guys, get rid of the idea that your data is your data. If somebody wants to go after your data, they can get it. So anyway, they've been hacked, and it brought the site down. I think they got it back up on Monday. I'm not sure. I didn't go to visit the stupid thing. But here's what they say about the site. Right after Trump took office, BuzzFeed News reporter Charlie Wartzel described counter-programming on the right as a parallel universe that operates as a mirror image of its mainstream counterpart with its own alternative facts, audience, and interpretation of the truth. Now, what they're saying is this, folks. You quit listening to the mainstream media. That bothers them so much. I cannot tell you, believe this. I feel like Trump when I say that. You can believe this. They hate that. For so long, they controlled us. And I'm going to get to how they're going to get over on us if we are not careful. That's why I brought up Tea Party Community. Well, let's just go into it real quick because I'll come back to the other. Zuckerberg is now, he's mandatory saying he wants to control your camera and your speaker on your computer or your cell phone when you sign up for Facebook. It's now mandatory that you have Messenger. And in the fine print, it says, you must give me permission to operate your phone or whatever without your permission. If you don't believe me, Google that and you'll see. Think about everything you've given up on Facebook to begin with. You put all your pictures and your memories and all, and they make it, you've been on for 3 years. Check out your memories. And you're putting all your thoughts because it's your little space in the universe. You say, you know what? I'm depressed today. I was upset. I'm happy. I'm elated. New baby, new this, new job, whatever. You put it all out on Facebook and share it with all of your friends. And they know all your inner connections. I want you to think about how easy you make it for them. You say, yeah, that's my friend. That's my friend. That person is mad with me. I'm just connecting with them now. That's my old high school buddy. That's my old high school boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. You explain your life. If somebody took your little Facebook profile, they could rebuild your life for you, probably better than you remember it. Just being honest. connecting your friends. Remember when we were here? All the little things. That's what they do. So they no longer own you on media. So now they're going after you on social media. And Zuckerberg, the guy who says, I'm going to run for president in 2020, has all the data on every single one of you, of us. And you trust him. So anyway, they now want to get this site and let me go back to what they said. They said, you're the counter culture of media. You're creating your own media universe, and they don't like that. And they're saying that your media is not truthful in comparison to theirs. The fake news media is accusing you of being fake. You go out on, the Black Sphere, or you go out on Breitbart or the Daily Caller or whatever, and they're accusing you of being fakes because you want to know the truth, because you've become a sophisticated news connoisseur. You now can sense when something doesn't smell right, and they're going, they're on to us. So they said a new website called Verrit, it is Verrit, is that nightmare coming full circle. They say, while it might not have outlandish conspiracy theories or careless whoppers, though there's certainly plenty of that on the left too, they admit, Verrit is the counter programming to the pro-Trump media. So they're trying to counter you. An enclave for liberal thoughts that is proudly and explicitly for the 65.8 million people who voted for Hillary Clinton. It is the blue MAGA hat of websites. Now, I want you to notice a couple things. One, blue MAGA, blue Make America Great Again. They're stealing that. They're starting their own counter media to its own media, mind you, and they say it's going to be for liberal people, 65.8 million. Now, I'm going to tell you, I love the concept, because what do I want? I want to build a Facebook-like site with 60-something million people that voted for Donald Trump so we can have conservative thought. The difference is ours is correct. And when I go into the next series of discussion, because I want to talk about how Donald Trump is winning, how you're winning, and a big hint to that when we come back in a bit. But I'm going to prove to you that when we put our thought processes together, the world takes notice. Because Tea Party community is a site of action. It's not words. It is community-based. You go out. We're going to have millions of people going out and doing things in the community. I'll talk about one thing that we did here to help a hurricane victim just briefly. We got their electricity back on. They lost their air conditioning unit and had a 90-something-year-old parent. And we paid for that as part of Tea Party community to do our little part in Houston. And we're also sending wheelchairs and some other stuff. But that's the stuff we will document. And that's what's going to change the left on us. We're coming, they're looking at all these words, DACA and all these other things. Look at what they're doing. When they come back and they look at everything you do, when they measure you by your deeds, not your words, we will start to win. Anyway, this website was crashed. It isn't going to do well. That's my prediction. But Tea Party community, once we work out our kinks, it will do well. And you're going to help me with it.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.